Okay, so here I am, I'm at DreamVision Group, and I'm getting hands-on with some very cool tech, Braille technology to be precise. I am with Damien from DreamVision Group. Lovely to have you on Double Tap, Damien.
Well, thank you so much, Stephen. It is an honor to be on the program.
Well, listen, I'm glad to be here because I finally got hands-on the Activator, which I just love the name. It feels like Terminator to me, right? It's just like so cool name for a Braille display. Yeah, exactly. We'll be back with 40 cells. Yeah, so tell us about what you've got on show, because I mentioned, of course, the Activator, but that's not the only product you have here.
Right, well, the Activator is our flagship product, but it is the latest display, latest innovation from Help Tech in Germany. And many people may know the brand Handytech Braille displays. So their trademarks are curved ergonomic cells that really support a natural hand position while reading. More than that, it's the sensors under the pins that always know where the reader's fingers are, and we call it Braille that follows your fingers, or touch responsive Braille. So the basic thing people may or may not have heard of is you can set them to, when you get to the end of a line, it automatically advances. Mm-hmm. So it's not auto scroll like if you take a phone call and you forget to stop, you come back and you have to rewind and re-find your place.
It's like falling asleep during an audiobook, isn't it?
Absolutely. But this pauses when you pause. It only advances when your finger gets to the end of the line. But that underpinning technology really enables a lot of other things. So on our 80-cell model, the Activator Pro, we introduced something called Active Split, which is different than split Braille that many JAWS users may be familiar with. It's where you literally can share your 80 cells between two devices at once, and you can choose where the division will be. So you could have half and half, or kind of 60-20, whatever you want. So in this case, I've got the Activator Pro on the left side connected to my laptop running JAWS. On the right side, I've got it connected to my iPad running VoiceOver. And because of those sensors under the pins, all I have to do is touch the left side and it knows I'm controlling my laptop. And if I use the arrow keys, I navigate. If I type on the QWERTY keyboard, it is in my laptop. And then if I move to the right side, it's boom, everything switches to the iPad, and I can be checking my email or doing a Safari search. And then something they've also introduced called Braille Shot. It's like a screenshot, but you're basically capturing the data that you read on the display, and then you can paste that directly from one device to another. So if I have a session on CSUN and it's like I want to text my friend and say, yeah, go check out this one, I can grab it on the laptop side, paste it into the text, hit send, and boom, we're off and running. So this technology really allows for streamlining of a lot of our daily activities. I mean, it's brilliant.
Yeah, that's incredible. I mean, the fact that when you put your hands on the display, it knows where you are, and the fact that, and you were showing me as the split point, you have the little arrow that pops up telling you, if you want to just be sure that you're typing in the right area, it's pointing. It's like the Braille cell is actually telling you whether it's pointing right or pointing left. That's telling you what device essentially is connected at that time. So you can work on two devices, but you know where you are on the system at all times. The Activator Pro is huge. I mean, it's a big beast of a machine, very heavy. This is a desktop device. You're not going to be taking this about with you.
Yeah, it's the anchor point of your workstation.
Yeah.
You can throw it in a bag and put it over your shoulder and go for a hike, but it's really designed to stay in one place and be like the anchor point of your workday.
And you don't see many Braille displays that have got full-size QWERTY keyboards as well, right?
Yeah, so you are not compromising at all. It is a mechanical, old school, full numpad, all your function keys. And I should mention it does have a second row of function keys that are all user programmable. So you can,
I love it.
You can, set hotkeys to launch, your favorite browser, if you have multiple screen readers, I mean, you can really just customize your workflow there.
Yeah, that's so cool. Give me an idea of cost here of the Activator and the Activator Pro.
So there's 3 models. The 40 cell is $65.95. That's US dollars. The 64 cell model is $10,500, and the Beast, the 80 cell, is $12,700. So these, are investments, to be sure.
Yeah.
But it is German engineering. They all come with a 3-year warranty. This company stands by their products, and for those people who make that investment, we do not see a lot of buyer's remorse. I can say that for sure.
Well, I mean, I'm just feeling the product today. I just love the curvature of the Braille display. I love the keyboard. Yeah, I mean, it just sounds an incredible piece of kit. It's definitely an investment for sure. Amazing.
One other thing about that the Activator 40, which I would say is our flagship product, it has the 2-in-1 keyboard. So, people check it out. They love those curved cells. They reach up. They have the Perkins keypad, but then it flips open and it converts to a QWERTY keyboard. So that is a 2-in-1 option.
No compromise, right?
Right, where you always have, even if, say, I really have a preference for a QWERTY input.
Yeah, me too.
In most cases, but if I'm proofreading and editing a document, I find it very convenient to be able to just space 4/6 to jump to the end of the line, or L chord to jump to the top of the document. That's a little more efficient than Control Home or End or Home, that kind of thing. But when it comes to like a JAWS command or a Windows thing, it's a lot easier to just Alt F4 to close the document or insert F7 for a links list than to try to remember what is the Braille finger twisting equivalent on my Perkins keyboard.
Just to be clear as well, so the Activator is QWERTY and Perkins keys. The Activator Pro is QWERTY only, correct?
It is a full QWERTY keyboard only, but if with the press of a button, you enable the home row keys, which are marked with F and J, and they're color-coded for people who have the vision, so it's easily distinguishable. But then those home row keys can be used for Braille input. So
Wonderful.
You still have the, not the same, switching of a keyboard, but you still have the option to enter the types of commands that you want to enter.
Which in a desktop environment makes total sense. Damien, it's been wonderful talking to you. Thank you so much for giving us your time.
Thank you so much, Stephen, and look forward to following you on the show.
Excellent. Thank you.